Undertale is a game. In all seriousness, Undertale is a game made by Toby Fox and Temmie Chang, following the escapades of this weird little homunculus freak named Frisk, who's found themselves in a deep underground society, promptly named the Underground, via jumping down a real big hole. With the game's overarching theme of choices and how they affect others, the game itself is a turn-based RPG with a battle system that serves to put the focus on you, and how you navigate the world laid out before you. Though the game itself might look crude at first glance, its excellent characters paired with the wild meta-narrative has made it a smash hit amongst critics worldwide, allowing it to stand the test of time and establish itself as a story worth experiencing. Though what about this world has made it such a success? The world of Undertale is one filled with charm, funny moments, and just general pleasantries. Whether it be a goat lady named Toriel that's insistent on taking care of you, or a killer robot hell-bent on making you a star for their adoring audience, while also trying to kill you. Every character is uniquely memorable, and all help to make the game a great experience from start till end. Even the smaller NPCs all have something to say. Between that and the depth of the world building, this game feels alive and lived in, which helps influence your decision making, as you don't really want to hurt any of these people, right? Would you? Usually in RPGs, fights are a type of numbers game. Click button, enemy's HP goes down, enemy attacks you attack again, you kill the enemy, and you win. While not inherently wrong, this structure is tweaked and turned around in Undertale, where monsters will instead throw their own unique bullet patterns down into the screen, forcing you to dodge their attacks if you don't want to meet death by fly. Or really, anything. This game gets kinda nuts. This more involved battle system also works to get you more invested into those you're forced against, as without proper memorization, you can't expect to get too far. But once it's your turn, you don't have to fight back. You have two options to engage the enemy with. You can either fight, eventually killing the monster in front of you, and as such gain experience points, or you can act. This opens up a menu which is unique to each enemy, with the actions you can do laid out in front of you. Actually convincing the enemies not to fight, though, is difficult. Sometimes you have to select the acts in the right order, other times you have to pick the right one. Either way, the path to pacifism won't come easy. Once the enemy doesn't feel like fighting anymore, you can spare them. You won't gain any experience, but you also won't gain any blood on your hands. Which is pretty good, I think. Unless you want blood on your hands. These two options are what's given to you at the start of every battle. So, better get to selecting whichever option you want to do. Don't worry, you're in complete control here. If push comes to shove, you can always backtrack and... Undertale is a game about choice. But not the choices of the character you just so happen to be piloting. No, it's about your choices. Not only in the game, but surrounding it. Reset the game, it will remember. Save everybody, the game will remember. Die a million times to a single guy, it will remember. But let's go back to that Toriel fight. In it, there aren't any acts besides just checking her stats, so you don't really have any choice here besides fighting, right? Wrong. You can continuously just do nothing towards her, and eventually she'll back off. But maybe you just didn't know what else to do. Now you know. As long as there's a button, there is a choice to be made. This is Undertale's final card in terms of influencing the player. If you are enamored by the game's charm and characters, you'll listen to it speaking directly towards you, letting you know that it's watching you. The line between you and the game gets shattered, and you are put on blast. As a benefit, choices are more likely to come from your heart and make your playthrough of Undertale yours. But maybe you're different. Maybe you take a look at this world and decide that you want to see everything. Leave no stone unturned and all that. Just to see how the game will react. It won't stop you, but ultimately, the choice is yours. Overall, Undertale is a game. A game that makes you aware of your power as the player, and gives you a whole vibrant, wonderful world to exert that control on. use that power however you see fit.